Hello and welcome back to Cabincast Reacts. I'm Oliver and I'm joined by Tom.
Hello.
And we're here with She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Episode 8, Ribbit and Rippit.
Back to lawyering, please.
Hopefully, last time we had a fun episode. Quite enjoyed that. It was nice to see Abomination again. But also, it was
We
really
didn't see
creepy.
Abomination. We
Sorry,
saw...
yeah, you're right. I'm very sorry. We saw...
I've forgotten his name. Not Abomination.
I did know his name and then it just left as soon as you were like,
Yeah.
actually, it was this guy. And I was like, yeah.
That is
Oh,
basically the
flip.
exact same thing that's happened to me.
But with some nice new characters, it was quite fun. It was a nice episode, but our fears were realised at the end of the episode.
The boyfriend is bad.
Boyfriend is bad and stole blood, and let's see where they go. I have been slightly
Wait, the
spoiled, I
boyfriend's a
think, for this
vampire?
one, but let's find out. No,
I didn't
think
know
so.
he was a vampire.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, now.
I thought the other dude was the vampire.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're also doing something about like Hulk King or something. Lots of other things, yeah.
Yeah, back to work,
lots of...
please.
Oh, not that guy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Intelligence, yeah. Damn it, Josh. It's very true. Emil Blonsky.
That's it.
That was his name.
Explosion.
It's like Kick-Ass or something. It's no good.
Who built the suit?
Indeed. It's kind of fair. Glad we're seeing him again. Mm.
Well, that went well.
That went so well. Ooh. Tom. Tom.
There you go.
Ah! So this is what you need to just check with. She should have just said, "Is there anything like that it could have been if it wasn't your suit?" Instead of just going straight to, "Oh, it is somehow your fault." Unfortunately, because I was like, "There's clearly going to be no way it's wrong." It's green. Haha. Hell's Kitchen.
Nice. Bye bye, Daredevil.
So is Todd actually going to be a bit of a creep, but not a bad guy, maybe? Or is he going to be another bad guy?
More bad guys. I don't believe you.
This guy. Nope,
That was
spoke way too soon on that.
a poor attempt.
I was really hoping, but alas.
Oh, they want it back. colonization and something. That's like just typical Californian right there.
Mm.
Gotta use that suit.
Yeah.
Hell is going on here?
The Daredevil suit! And the She-Hulk. Car.
No, 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 no. That's expensive.
No, that's a nice car.
That's very expensive. You're gonna get sued, Jen. You're gonna get. You should know this as a lawyer. Now you're really gonna get sued. No, Jen. Oh dear. God, I hate California.
This guy. Uh, I really like that dynamic as superheroes and as
Mhm.
court humans. Why have they all got crossbows?
Why do they all have
Oh, because of the
crossbows?
poison dart thing, probably.
Oh, God. This guy is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I thought you said you were doing stealth. That's not stealth. If any of these people had half a brain, they'd be shouting for backup.
Yeah, but they don't.
Oh, this is gonna be
Either
a cool
epic
scene.
fry or She-Hulk's gonna come burst through somewhere.
Nah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. He was setting up to do a hallway shot and everything. And then yeah, that's great. They've got like frog
Getting-
themed games and everything. Yeah, that's not surprising. This guy.
I am so surprised that neither of them are freaking out about the amount of suing that's going to be occurring.
That's fine.
But it's not. At least when the Avengers do it, they have the government behind them. Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
God, this show is surprisingly horny.
It's very horny, yeah.
Surprisingly horny show. God, I've just remembered the fact that we do Lower Decks Season 2.
Yeah. Red Hulk. I don't think so, but
Nah, he's busy getting the what's it called together.
indeed.
Oh god, that fella.
Ah.
Why is he still there?
Money, I think, or
Can
something.
someone please get rid of the stalker?
Oh,
Why
Pug,
do they
Pug,
have to
Pug,
add
Pug.
the Pug?
There's many of them.
There's lots. Yeah, they all get it. Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
People
That's
just
bad.
suck. It's just like
That sucks.
this is very
Dude,
real, and
that's real. Revenge porn is a very real thing.
yeah. And yeah, don't blame her for doing that, but also, yeah, people are gonna be scared and
guys?
They're the people we saw in Miss Marvel and everything as well.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
So she's getting what's it called? Not content to mess in their own things, they're gonna mess in that. Are
Mm.
we getting a two-parter as the finale, or is it just
I mean,
finishing on
essentially, it's continuing on from this.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I
like,
know
like,
that.
like
but
Jen said, it's a tacked on final scene because the finale's next week.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering if that finale is 2, or...
No, it'll just be one episode. Just be a bit longer, maybe. Like this one was a bit longer, to be fair.
It's a weird number, 9, but okay.
9 episodes. Yeah.
There
We
is
get the
no
bonus. We're getting a
thing.
9 episode She-Hulk show, and then like what 12 for Andor
Yeah.
instead of 6s like we usually get.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, no, good episode.
Well, you couldn't really do this type of show that way.
No, you need more episodes, and like they have been shorter, like largely. So
Yeah. Revenge porn. Just a thing that happened in this episode.
yeah, I mean, again, like this show has been really goofy fun, or
Jesus
been
Christ.
really bloody serious.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate it, but like, because it's that it's just she stole this power from the Hulk. She'd like how insecure can you be in yourself?
Mhm.
And how like the Hulk's her cousin.
Yeah.
Like what logic are you using here? You think that he's somehow like gonna be upset or that it's your place to say that, but then that's what people are like. So yeah, and like she didn't want the power and it's only made her life more difficult, if anything. It's
Mhm.
but it's like it's so real. It's just you can absolutely see the equivalent of that thing happening and that just
Yeah.
makes it stuck even more.
Well, it's loud minority that, make the...
The incredibly loud minority at this point, yeah.
Uh,
But also happy to, show off all of this stuff about this person and all these private things, but still wear masks themselves.
Mhm.
But yeah.
It's just a case of, messed up stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's something that isn't really ever addressed, but is absolutely a thing.
Mhm.
And another thing that, like, I know we've gone on about how, it is very kind of like, men are bad, blah, blah, but like, she's a slut because she's
Yeah,
slept
no,
with
obviously not.
men?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
would that happen if that was a guy superhero?
Well,
I
no,
mean,
the
would any
issue
of this happen if it was a guy
when I bring
superhero?
that up, though, the issue was we had one guy who just sort of like left, and I was sort of concerned that we were going to get a situation where we didn't have any
Oh, yeah, no, I
actual
absolutely,
decent male role models in this.
I get you.
The difference is now we do. We have, for one, Daredevil.
With Daredevil, we have Pug. Like, her boss is
Sort
not
of okay.
amazing, but not bad.
We'll have to see what he does next episode.
Indeed.
It is telling that what's his face was there.
Mm.
I think he does have something involved in this. I think you might be right. I think
He's...
there's no reason to show him there.
Yeah.
Unless he's something involved. I mean, the people she tries to date, yes, they're not good, but I mean, that's a fair enough cross section of a lot of population. Just a couple of people who just don't, mix together.
Yeah.
You go on dates, you don't mix, don't connect with the person. That's fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
The issue was in those first couple of episodes, you had basically bad male lawyer, her boss, and a couple of other arseholes, and
we just had a bunch of asses and no real decent people. Yeah, no, I get you. Whereas
whereas now it's slightly more balanced. I will say it skews still towards there being a lot of just arsehole males.
Sure.
But there's also arsehole females. But,
yeah, we've had a few of them.
So again, it's not what I would call sort of reboot Charlie Angels levels of
no, it's absolutely not.
Where you have just every male in the story is awful from start to end. No matter what their situation is, where they are, who their character is.
Yeah.
this is very much reasonable for the story it wants to tell and for the
Mhm.
message it wants to send across. And its message is, however much people will roll their eyes and complain about it,
Mhm.
and however much people will say that it's corporatized Disney doing what Disney thinks will get them money, it is, by the
Mhm.
way. That
Yeah,
they
to
know
some
that
degree. Yeah.
one should not complain about a company doing the right thing for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, there are many
Sad but
things to
true.
complain about Disney for, and there are
Oh,
many things
absolutely.
that I have issues for
Mhm.
about with Disney for. Concentration comes from China, Disney. Um,
Yep.
but they will go where they think the money is, and social justice in particular, putting a spotlight on these issues is a very popular thing at the moment, and it is very empowering for those groups of people who have had to deal with this for years and years and years to see that in shows.
Yeah.
So it is a good thing.
Yeah.
And they have corrected the imbalance that we had in the first 2 to
Mhm.
3 episodes. First with
Yeah.
Pug, and then with other characters down the
Mhm.
line. It's a
Indeed.
bit of a shame that we haven't got more with Pug, because I do like Pug.
I do like Pug. Yeah,
But I
we've got a
do
lot.
understand why, because they needed to make room for that Daredevil stuff.
Yeah. But we've got Pug, like we said, we've got Luke. Luke. Yeah, we've got Luke.
The fellow
Stylist.
who she dated, who they didn't meld with.
Yeah, who's like, he was a decent guy. He liked She-Hulk, but he wasn't into Jen. That's fair enough. It's a shame it didn't work out, but wasn't a terrible person.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd also argue that at least a few of the people she dated were, well, perhaps not what she was looking for, or not, or she
yeah,
wasn't what they were
yeah,
looking for. They probably were all right people.
yeah. And like
Obviously,
Emil and Wong. I mean, we could have probably guessed that, but like, yeah, we've
Emil,
had a lot more.
Emil is, yeah, he's great. Everyone
Yeah,
loves Emil. All my homies love Emil. Um,
but yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, it's more balanced now. I don't think it's too much of an issue, and I think going over this and that type of. Plus, you've also got to remember that we're coming at this from the attitude of two men who have never
True.
had to deal with this
No,
type of issues in the
absolutely.
past. Because while there are issues with the flip side of this, which are chronically undershown when
True.
it comes to men,
Hmm.
it's far less out in the open, and it's far less accepted by society.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it also means that the victim, the aftermath, is also less accepted by society. But that's a whole other kettle of fish, and that requires its own show to be dealt with, to deal with it, or its own. If you were going to do it in media, you need your own show to do it.
Hmm.
Um,
But yeah.
so ultimately, it's. I wouldn't call it a feminist. I wouldn't call it how I've seen a lot of people describing this as woke feminism, which is, I've already discussed that I don't like the word woke, and feminism
Yeah.
just means egalitarianism when it's used correctly. So what are you complaining about? You're literally complaining about everyone being equal or having the
Hmm.
equal opportunities in life.
Yeah.
I like to look at it still as the lawyer show, and as that, it's doing really well.
Yeah.
I like the lawyer stuff. I like
Yeah.
more of the lawyer stuff, but I could understand that getting a bit repetitive. But I
Hmm.
think it's really important in the feedback to Disney, because again, that goes where the money goes, to let them
Hmm.
know that yes, no, a story about superheroes who are also lawyers is going to get you money.
Yeah. I mean, like
Keep
all the
doing this.
yeah, we didn't get much of Matt Murdock and Jen, but it was when we did get the lawyer stuff on them. It still was, yeah, it was really great. It was really cool.
Hell, I wouldn't even complain about. There is going to be a Daredevil show, isn't there?
Yeah, Daredevil Born
Yeah.
Again is gonna happen.
Yeah, there is. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded it if he was just a cameo and then a recurring character in
Mhm.
this, because this is presumably going to get more series. I can't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Yeah, no,
but
I
yeah,
agree.
it's shaping up. There's a few things with the show that I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of when they drift away from the lawyering stuff. The stuff with Emil is all right, but
Mhm.
I wasn't a big fan of the wedding, and I
No.
obviously everything about that is sort of tainted by where the story's gone, and it all feels a
Yeah.
bit icky now.
Yep.
And I'm, as I've stated before, not a particular connoisseur of the music. I don't think
Mhm.
it really has a musical identity. it
It's
feels like it's hopping around quite a bit through eras and times and types of music. But
it
I mean,
definitely is, but the show's style is kind of a bit all over the place as well, so I think it works. We
yeah,
did have in here, the Daredevil theme though.
yes, we did have the Daredevil theme.
Very
There's,
similar theme to the Daredevil theme
that's
anyway. A little bit more electronic,
that's
but that's very
like I
cool.
say, that's not a major criticism because ultimately the music only adds in, like, heightens the experience. But
Mhm.
for me, the music doesn't work because it's a lot of that
Absolutely.
sort of
It's not your
street
style,
grime. That's not my
and
style.
yeah,
I'm much more a traditional, like, in the 80s, 70s,
yeah. I mean,
60s,
like, largely the
occasionally
same,
90s.
but I could appreciate it even if it's not necessarily my
Yeah, it's just not.
yeah,
I
it's
just
alright.
don't think it's very
But no,
good. But that's my
interested
opinion.
yeah, interested to see what they do with the last one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because we've now
Mm,
got Department of Damage Control involved, which,
yep.
I mean, where were they when they when she was destroying literally car parks? And they
Um,
suddenly show up at a gala.
I mean, a gala's a high-profile event, so they were probably gonna be watching that the whole time because it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, She-Hulk's here," and yeah, I
So
don't
we'll
know.
get to see those delightful bastards again and
Yes.
their machinations.
Mhm.
Last time they weren't evil; they were just arseholes.
Yeah, like,
Um,
some of them were worse, and some of them were slightly better, but yeah,
So
exactly.
we'll see. So we'll see
We
how it is next
shall.
episode. We'll see
But
what they're doing this time.
mhm,
Whether they're going to be understanding, or whether we're going to get like another law case, and Jen
yeah.
ends up getting defended by Daredevil, or heck, even gets defended by her boss. That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe him or like or yeah, or a group effort or something. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be interesting definitely interesting to see if it's like she actually has to be the one defended because it's like not something you can solve as a superhero.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Absolutely. So yeah, we'll see you in
We'll
the next one.
yeah, we'll
The
leave it
last
there.
one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Cabincast. For more episodes, go to www.cabincast.podbean.com or use the Podbean app. You can now also find us on iTunes and Pocket Casts under Cabincast and on YouTube. The uploads here are quite behind. Finally, you can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Cabincast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.